All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Oluwaseun, and today I'll be taking us through content creation in digital marketing. Yes, I'll be taking us through content creation in digital marketing. Content creation is a very important part of our digital marketing efforts. And it's important to create content, for our business, whether you're a business owner or even for a personal brand, for your own personal self. Content creation is a very, very important part. It's just more like the foundation of marketing. So in this session, I'll be talking about content creation itself, what it means, and I'll be talking about the types of content planning and strategy, the process of content creation, and I'll be also talking about different content creation tools, and also I'll be talking about creating a content plan, and lastly, how to analyze your content. So content creation is, like I said earlier, it is the foundation of all marketing efforts. It is important to create content, because that way we'd be able to address our target audiences. You'll be able to provide them with value. You'll be able to provide them with information, basic information that they need. And also you'd be able to inspire them, right? And so basically it is the process of researching topic ideas that appeals to your target audience, and creating content around these ideas that you generated, and you have to make this content accessible to your audience, right? Because what is the purpose of creating content if your audience can't access those contents? So whether it is a blog post, whether it is a social media post, whether it is a video content, those content have to be accessible to your audiences. So we have different type of content. We have written content, we have imagery, we have audio, we have video. These various type of content, they can either be written content, can either be blogs, email, social media posts, and imagery can either be graphics, GIFs. For audio, we have podcasts, audiobooks, and the likes. For videos, we have animations, webinars, and so now we can drill into each one of those types of content. For blogs, we all consume blog posts on a regular basis. When we go to Google and type in, maybe I'm having stomach ache, and I'm trying to look for, okay, what can be wrong? What is going on? Why do I have this pain? Okay, I go on Google and type causes of stomach ache, right? The posts that come up on the search results page, those are blog contents. I click on one of the links and try to read through to see that, okay, what is wrong with me, and how can I stop the stomach ache? So blog contents are meant to educate, entertain, inspire the readers, and also inspire the readers. So when you are coming up with blog contents, the main purpose of this is to educate your audience, entertain them, or inspire them, right? Because they are actually reading that blog because they need something from it, and you have to be able to provide them with what they need, the right information that they want from the blog. And moving on, we have graphics. Graphics can be used in your blog posts, can be used in your social media posts, and this can be in form of infographics, animations, and the likes. For graphics, you might need the help of a graphics designer to come up with a great graphic. But if you don't have access to that, maybe you're a small business owner, or you're working for a small organization that is not really large, you can having access to some graphic tools that can help you get the job done would be necessary if you don't have access to a graphics designer. So graphics is also a form of content. So we have podcasts. Podcasts are it's just like listening to the radio, right? The only difference is that podcasts are more drilled down to a particular topic, and you usually have guests on podcasts, guests that you have the particular discussion with on that particular topic. And the topics are usually topics that your target audience are actually interested in. You have to pick a topic that your target audience are interested in. They find it interesting and they'll find it entertaining, educating. So they'll be able to listen to it and actually learn from it at the same time. So podcasts, they're audio formats like podcasts. They enable brands to add a personal touch to their web presence, and also they are great for repurposing your written content. And we have webinars. For example, this KD session we are having now, it's more like a webinar. We have different community events that Bincom hosts. That is also a webinar. So this is a type of visual content, and it provides your audience with detailed information on a single topic while giving viewers the opportunity to ask questions and interact with you directly. So this way, when you host webinars, you're trying to provide your audience with information on a particular topic of interest that is of interest to them, and you're also giving them the opportunity to ask questions that are particular to them, and you're also giving them the opportunity to be able to interact with you directly. Webinars are also a form of content. We also have a video. Video is also a form of content, and as we all know, video has become very, very, very popular over the years. We have TikTok, we have YouTube. No matter how long or short your video is, there is always a place for that kind of content. For YouTube, we know you can post a very, very lengthy video on YouTube. We have TikTok, you can post videos for like up to 3 minutes on TikTok. We have YouTube Shorts. So as a business owner, as a marketing executive, if you're not creating video content, I don't know what you're doing. Video content is actually very, very important, and it's a great way to grab the attention of your target audience. So next I'll be talking about content planning and strategy. Planning and having a strategy is very important. As a digital marketer in digital marketing, there is nothing you are going to do, no matter what it is you're doing. Having a plan and having a strategy is like one of the most important things. Without having a plan and strategy, I don't think you can go on with anything, because all this process are something that is frequent. It's something you have to like do from time to time. So having a plan and having a strategy helps you like keep your head straight and doesn't allow you like derail from the goals that you have set in place. So having this strategy is very important. So setting content strategy and planning, the first thing to do is set your content goal. You have to have you have to have your content goal. You have to set goals for your content, and this content goal should be in line with your marketing goal. It should be centered around your marketing goals, and obviously your marketing goal should also be around your business goal. So these content goals is what is going to help you achieve those marketing goals, and those marketing goals that you have in place is what is actually going to help you achieve your business goals. So one of the first things to do in planning, in coming up with a content strategy, is setting your content goals. Then the next one is to create a buyer persona. When we say buyer persona, it simply means your audience, but a buyer persona is more like a detailed analysis on your audience. So it's just like a one person representing your target audience. So creating this buyer persona helps you know, okay, who are the people, who am I creating this content for? What do they need? What information do they need? How do they want this information presented to them? Where do they spend most of their time? So this buyer persona helps you answer all these questions. It helps you understand the audience pain points. It helps you understand their motivation, it helps you understand their obstacles, and it helps you understand how and why they make their purchasing decision. So this helps you create a more detailed and direct content that is of interest to this target audience. So creating a buyer persona is the second thing you'd want to do when you're coming up with a content strategy. The next step is to follow through your customer's journey. All customers, they have a journey, right? They started from somewhere, from where they became aware of your business, from where they decide to where they decide to make a purchase or pay for your service. So you have to follow through this journey. You have to follow them through this journey to be able to understand how you can provide them with valuable content at each point of their journey. I made an example the other time. Okay, I'm having stomach ache, and the first thing I do is, okay, maybe I go to Google to search for causes of stomach pain. Then I click on the blog. Okay, I read, okay, this is what can cause stomach ache. The next thing I would want to do is to look for a solution, right, to that stomach ache, because I would want it to stop. So the next thing I do is to look for a solution. Then surely I'm going to see different types of solutions, and I would want to like decide on one, right? So that is more like a customer's journey, right? So that is what a customer's journey is. So you have to follow them through these various journeys to be able to understand how your content can be of value to them at these different points of their journey. So we have perform a content audit. Performing a content audit is also a part of your content planning and strategy. Performing a content audit would help you see, and this has to do with your the content you already created in the past, right? This helps you see where you are where you need to like optimize in your content, what you need to add, what you need to take out, and how you can better create content to suit your target audience. So performing a content audit is also one of the steps of planning your content creation. So we have also choose the right format for your content. Like I said earlier, we have different types. We have written, we have imagery, we have videos, we have different type of format of content. So you would want to choose the right format to suit the content you're coming up with, so your audience can actually relate with it. There are some content that are best fit for videos, right? There are some content that are best fit for blog posts. So you have to choose the right format for your content. So we also have choosing content creators. Like I said, for these different for content creation, we have different aspects of it. So you would want to choose the right content creators for each of these different parts. For graphics, you need a graphics designer. For maybe your podcasts and webinars, you need hosts that can host these webinars for you. For your video, you might need a videographer and all. But like I said, you might be a small business owner and perhaps you're working for a small organization that don't have the resources for this yet. One person can actually handle all of this, but it is better when you have different people assigned to the different tasks concerning the content creation to be able to come up with the best content. So we also have content promotion. After creating great content, you would want to promote your content so you reach your target audiences. When you create content and you don't promote it, it just sits there. Why did you now create the content? Because after passing through the stress, the whole thing of up with great, you have to promote those contents so they reach your target audiences. So we have social media. Social media can anybody hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, thank you. So,
though it's breaking from here. I don't know if it's my network.
Okay, I was getting a notification that my network is bad. That was what I was asking. I hope it's better now.
Yeah, it's kind of better now.
Okay, thank you. So we have social media. We have social media. Social media they can be great mediums to promote your content. We have different platforms where you can promote your content. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. They are great mediums to both create and share your relevant content. I don't know. Basically, all businesses at this we are in, most business social media, then I don't know what you're doing, but all businesses should do it to promote content and reach your target audience faster, because majority of your audiences are on these social media platforms. You just have to find which of these platforms they spend most of their time and try to target them on these platforms. So we have email marketing. Email marketing is also you can also promote your content through email marketing. Email is one of the best ways to reach your audience for any reason, especially to promote your content, because for a visitor to submit their email on your website, for you to share them content in future and information about your business in future, definitely they are very much interested in your business. So this is a great way to promote your content to them because they are already interested in your business. So email marketing is also a great medium to promote your content. And we also have paid promotion. They are called pay per click. It helps you get your content in front of new customers through targeted and paid advertisements. We have these different platforms. With this pay per click, you can reach your target audiences through different platforms, whether on other websites, on search engines, on social media. You can reach your target audiences, and this helps you get in front of new people, not only people that have engaged with your business or has visited your website before. It can help you get in front of new people that haven't even heard about your business before. So paid promotion is also a medium through which you can promote your content. So we also have repurposing content. Repurposing content is more like recycling. When you repurpose content, you are reusing some of your content that you spent time creating and transforming it in various formats so that it can be more widely consumed. You can repurpose content just because you've created a certain content through video format doesn't mean you cannot still create that content. You cannot still convert it. You cannot still repurpose it as a blog content. And just because you've used a content years back, if the engagement on that content years back is great, you can as well repurpose it again now and reuse it. So repurposing content. Then we have a process when it comes to content creation. The first stage in this process is the SEO research. The SEO research is also known as the keyword research. When you know your buyer persona already, you know who they are, you know the words they are searching for, right? So this keyword research is more like going deep into that keyword research to know what your target audience are searching for, what they want to know, and this can help you create content that is better targeted at them. So SEO research, that is keyword analysis. Then ideation is the next stage. Ideation is when you sit and try to come up with ideas, try to come up with content topics that you can use to create content, whether video, blog, webinars, to target your audiences. So that is ideation. And so we also have writing. After you must have, your keyword you can use to target your audience, you know what they are searching for, and you have your topics already around those keywords. You've come up with ideas, topic ideas. So the next thing you move into is writing. So you have to write to your target audiences. You have to write to your target audience. Yes, you have to speak to them in a tone that they want to be spoken to. You speak to them in the tone that they want to be spoken to, and you try to speak to them like we are all humans. We want to be spoken to like directly, right? So when you speak to your audiences in your writing, you speak to them like, okay, you are addressing them like personally, you're addressing them personally. They tend to be more interested in what it is you have to say to them and information that you have to pass to them. So you also use titles and meta descriptions. When you use great titles, these tend to compel your audience to read your content, right? When you when you give your content titles that are not great, that are not interesting, people they won't want to go through with your content. So you also need to create something unique. We have different contents online already. So you don't want to create something that is already there. Even if you want to create something that is already there, you can make it unique and make it kind of different from what is already out there. So you also have to stick to one idea and use your content to reinforce that idea. Stay true to your voice, be concise and clear. And also we have editing. After you must have written your content, you have to edit it, right? And we have various tools that can help you with this. We have Grammarly, we have Hemingway editor. Then upload. After you must have written your content and edited it, and then it's fine and great, you have to upload it, right? We have a content management system. It's the software that hosts digital content and allows you to display it on your website. So uploading, then publishing. With this CMS, they allow you schedule your post for a future date and specific time, so you can click schedule and forget. You've created great content, you have loads of content that you've created already. This CMS allow you schedule your posts, so you don't have to do it manually, like every time you go and schedule post for this, do this post for this. So you just schedule and leave your post. It automatically helps you publish this post at the scheduled time. Then promoting your content, I've said this earlier, promoting your content. After publishing your content, you have to promote them, and you can influencers and your content. You have a different plan, you have a different content plan, you have different content plan for each of these different platforms. Then for your website also, you have a different content plan for your website. Your website copy should focus on three things: your persona, your target keyword, and your solution. You have to make sure when your visitors visit your website, you have to make sure that you are actually speaking to them and you are presenting your solution to them directly. You do not want to beat around the bush. And so the copy on your website needs to guide visitors to your solution in a cohesive and natural way. So we have blog content. The purpose of blog content is to support your business by attracting strangers and bringing in qualified leads. Even though blog content doesn't directly lead to conversion, but when you create great blog content, along the way, you tend to attract quality leads to your business. Then analyzing your content, after you must have published your content and everything, you have to analyze the content to know how great that content is doing. So we have different metrics that you can use to track this. We have page views, organic traffic, bounce rates, conversion rates, engagement rate, audience growth, average time on page, traffic from paid campaigns. All these are metrics that you can track to analyze your content, to know how well they are doing. So in summary, content creation is the foundation of all these digital marketing efforts. So to have great creative content, certain process has to be made. I mentioned those processes earlier. So Since content creation is a frequent activity in marketing your business, it is necessary to have a plan and follow this process strictly to be able to achieve consistency and set marketing goals. So in conclusion, content creation is an iterative process that pays off tremendously with your audience. So once you have the content creation process, it will enable you generate creative works that would suit your audience at the same time and at the same time help you grow your business. So thank you for listening. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. Thank you. Okay. So does anyone have any question?